Upcoming movie November 2022. With 2022 coming to a close in less than 2 months, some highly anticipated upcoming films are still to be released, especially in November. Starting from films that will be shown in theaters or on streaming services. In this video, we summarize some of the films that will be released in November 2022. Hopefully this video can help you to choose the films you want to watch. So, enjoy the video.
Holmes. She's a detective. Looks like she'd blow over in the wind.
She discovered something that powerful people want to hide, and it's
Enola Holmes 2. Enola Holmes 2 is an upcoming mystery film based on the young adult fiction series of the same name by Nancy Springer. Serving as a sequel to the 2020 film Enola Holmes, it is written by Jack Thorne and directed by Harry Bradbeer. The film stars Millie Bobby Brown, reprising her role as Enola Holmes, and Henry Cavill as Sherlock Holmes, with some new cast. Fresh off the triumph of solving her first case, Enola Holmes follows in the footsteps of her famous brother, Sherlock, and opens her own agency, only to find that life as a female detective for hire isn't as easy as it seems. Resigned to accepting the cold realities of adulthood, she is about to close shop when a penniless matchstick girl offers Enola her first official job, to find her missing sister. But this case proves to be far more puzzling than expected, as Enola is thrown into a dangerous new world, from London's sinister factories and colorful music halls, to the highest echelons of society and 221B Baker Street itself. As the sparks of a deadly conspiracy ignite, Enola must call upon the help of friends and Sherlock himself to unravel her mystery. The game, it seems, has found its feet again. Enola Holmes 2 is scheduled to be released on November 4, 2022 by Netflix.
Are you involved in something dangerous?
why are you here? Is it my case or your own?
Both. It seems our cases are connected. Shall we?
Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Wakanda Forever is an upcoming American superhero film based on the Marvel Comics character Black Panther. Produced by Marvel Studios and distributed by Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. The film is a sequel to Black Panther and Avengers: Endgame. It is the 30th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and the 17th installment of Phase 4. The film is being directed by Ryan Coogler, who co-wrote the screenplay with Joe Robert Cole, and stars Letitia Wright, Lupita Nyong'o, Denai Gurira, Winston Duke, Dominique Thorne, Florence Kasumba, Michaela Seal, Tena Huerta, Martin Freeman, and Angela Bassett. The leaders of the Kingdom of Wakanda fight to protect their nation from invading forces in the wake of King T'Challa's death, and a new threat emerges from the hidden undersea nation of Talokan. The film is set to be released on November 11, 2022. The Wonder. The Wonder is a 2022 period drama film directed by Sebastian Lelio from a screenplay by Emma Donoghue, Lelio, and Alice Birch. It is based on the 2016 novel of the same name by Donoghue. The film stars Florence Pugh, Tom Burke, Elaine Cassidy, Keila Lord Cassidy, Nia Valgar, Toby Jones, and Kieran Hines. It is centered around English nurse Lib, who travels to a small town to observe an 11-year-old girl, Anna O'Donnell, who has stopped eating but somehow remains alive and healthy. The film is based on the 19th century phenomenon of the fasting girls that saw young women claim to have stopped eating, insisting that they were surviving because of religious intervention. The Wonder had its world premiere at the Telluride Film Festival on September 2, 2022. And is scheduled to be released in select cinemas on November 2, 2022, before its streaming release on November 16, 2022, by Netflix.
Will you help me?
This precious blood.
You don't understand us.
Forgive me. Anyone can be chosen.
She Said is a 2022 American biographical drama film directed by Maria Schrader, from a screenplay written by Rebecca Lenkiewicz. It is based on the 2019 book of the same name by Jodi Kantor and Megan Twohey. The movie depicts the story of New York Times journalists Megan Twohey and Jodi Kantor. They published a report that exposed sexual abuse allegations against powerful Hollywood producer Harvey Weinstein. This story serves as a launching pad for the #MeToo movement. The movement shatters decades of silence around the subject of sexual assault and harassment. She said had its world premiere at the 60th New York Film Festival on October 13, 2022, and is scheduled to be released in the United States on November 18, 2022, by Universal Pictures.
This is all gonna come out. I want my voice back.
The Menu. The Menu is an upcoming American dark comedy horror film directed by Mark Mylod and produced by Adam McKay and Betsy Koch through their production banner Hyperobject Industries. The film stars Anya Taylor-Joy, Nicholas Hoult, Ralph Fiennes, Hong Chow, Janet McTeer, Judith Light, and John Leguizamo. Young couple Margot and Tyler travel to a remote island to eat at Hawthorne, an exclusive restaurant run by celebrity chef Slowick, who has prepared a lavish molecular gastronomy menu where food is treated as conceptual art, but his approach to cuisine has some shocking surprises for the wealthy guests. The Menu had its world premiere at the Toronto International Film Festival on September 10, 2022, and is scheduled to be released in the United States on November 18, 2022, by Searchlight Pictures.
It's okay.
No, we're gonna die today.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
You told him it was my birthday?
Seemed funny about 3 hours ago.
Slumberland. Slumberland is an upcoming American fantasy adventure film directed by Francis Lawrence and written by David Guion and Michael Handelman. It is based on the comic strip Little Nemo in Slumberland by Winsor McCay. The film stars Jason Momoa, Marlo Barkley, Chris O'Dowd, Kyle Chandler, and Warush Opia. A young girl, Nima, with the help of a large half-man/half-monster creature, travels to a mystical land in her dreams in search of her missing father. 11-year-old Nima lives in a lighthouse with her father, Peter, who has taught her how to sail. Sadly, Peter dies one night during a storm at sea. Nima is sent to live with her estranged uncle Philip, who is dull and nothing like Peter. Nima discovers a world called Slumberland in her dreams. She encounters Flip, a creature who claims to have been an outlaw with Peter years ago, stealing things from other people's dreams. Nima decides to go on an adventure with Flip when he claims to know a way that she can wish for her father back. Slumberland is scheduled to be released in select cinemas on November 11, 2022, before its streaming release on November 18, 2022, by Netflix.
You said we weren't here to have fun.
I said, you're not here to have fun. If I'm not having fun, I'm doing my job wrong.
Strange World. Strange World is an upcoming American computer-animated science fiction action-adventure film produced by Walt Disney Animation Studios and released by Walt Disney Pictures. The 61st animated film produced by the studio, the film is directed by Don Hall, written and co-directed by Kung Nguyen, and produced by Roy Conley. The film features the voices of Jake Gyllenhaal, Dennis Quaid, Jabuki Young-White, Gabrielle Union, and Lucy Liu. Strange World chronicles the legendary Clades, mainly Searcher Clade, who has always been a farmer and has never had the bravery of his family of explorers, but they are forced to tackle their latest and most crucial mission as they must rely on each other and forced to put away their differences while in an uncharted and treacherous land of Abylonia to find a special creature that awaits. Strange World is scheduled to be released in the United States on November 23, 2022, by Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures.
Didn't see that coming.
The Fabelmans. The Fabelmans is a 2022 American coming-of-age drama film directed by Steven Spielberg and written and produced by Tony Kushner and Spielberg. It is a semi-autobiographical story loosely based on Spielberg's early life, as told through an original story of the fictional Sammy Fabelman, a young aspiring filmmaker. The film stars Gabriel LaBelle as Sammy, along with an ensemble cast that includes Michelle Williams, Paul Dano, Seth Rogen, and Judd Hirsch. It is dedicated to the memories of Spielberg's real-life parents Arnold Spielberg and Leah Adler. Growing up in post-World War II-era Arizona, from age 7 to 18, a young man named Sammy Fabelman discovers a shattering family secret and explores how the power of films can help him see the truth. The Fabelmans had its world premiere at the Toronto International Film Festival on September 10, 2022, where it won the People's Choice Award, and is scheduled for a limited theatrical release in the United States on November 11, 2022, before expanding wide on November 23, 2022, by Universal Pictures.
What was your favorite part?
Nanny. Nanny is a 2022 American horror film written and directed by Nikita Jusu in her directorial debut. It stars Anna Diop, Michelle Monaghan, Sinqua Walls, Morgan Spector, Rose Decker, and Leslie Uggams. Jason Blum serves as an executive producer through his Blumhouse Television banner. An undocumented Senegalese working as a nanny for an affluent Manhattan family hopes to bring her child she left behind to the United States. The film is scheduled for a limited theatrical release on November 23, 2022 by Amazon Studios, prior to streaming on Prime Video starting December 16, 2022.
I wish I knew what's happening to me.
Bones and All. Bones and All is a new romantic horror film from Italian director Luca Guadagnino, whose past works include Call Me by Your Name, A Bigger Splash, and the 2018 reimagining of Suspiria. Based on the best-selling novel by Camille DeAngelis, this movie stars Taylor Russell and Timothée Chalamet as a cannibalistic couple that travels across America in the late 1980s. Bones and All is Guadagnino's second horror film after Suspiria and comes from the same screenwriter, David Kajganik. It is also Chalamet's second collaboration with Guadagnino after Call Me by Your Name and the first movie that he is credited with producing. If you're a fan of anyone involved or are fascinated by the premise, then here's everything we know so far about Bones and All. It is scheduled for limited theatrical release beginning on November 18, 2022, before opening wide on November 23.
Maybe love will set you free.
So, those are some of the films that will be released in November 2022. Hope this video will help you to decide which movie to watch. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and activate the bell to get notified when we upload a new video. See you in the next video.
She worked at the match factory. Enola Holmes.
She's a detective. Looks like she'd blow over in the wind.
She discovered something that powerful people want to hide, and it's deadly.